Hey there, guys. What's up? How's it going? The Mitch here. So I was just chilling here in PvZ2. I tend to still play it surprisingly after um, the completion of all of my characters, having all of my characters mastered now. I still surprisingly still um, often often go to the game to play. I still often play the game. Uh, and I still get the urge to want to play, which is very relieving because I didn't know I would even if I would because usually after you finish a game, you usually have that sort of thing where you're just kind of like done with it, and I was really afraid that I would get that and that I would not want to play it anymore, um, like with other games that I've so called completed it. But I mean, even though I have got the platinum for this game and also the completed the mastered all the characters, which was my ultimate goal. Um, but luckily, fortunately enough, still I still like to play it because that's just how much of a great game that it is. I can't say the same for the other PvZ game after this one. Can't really say the same for that one. I'm not. I have not played that game very much, and I do not plan on putting anywhere near. I'm not putting any more effort into it actually, but I would not even put a fraction of the effort that I have put into this game because they're just so vastly different. This game is it's a gem. It's a special one to so many people. You know, it means a lot, and so that's why I push myself to completing it, making it to those goals in the first place. Um, but the point that I was wanting to make here, I don't want to get off topic and start rambling. The main thing I was just, here thinking about is that it's really unfortunate that we don't uh, that that the devs have moved on from this game, completely have forsaken us um, from this game because like I mean for well hell they've forsaken even Neighborville they've forsaken that one they like there's nothing new going on with that either. So I mean, I just feel like the whole franchise has just gone into this like dark, dead end, sort of depressing, sort of sad. I don't know. It just went to the toilet, like the whole franchise, and it's just sad because this was really something special, especially with this one. I feel like they were really on to something, and I've just been so happy if they would have just not giving us that bullcrap Neighborville. We deserve better than that, you know. We deserve much better than Neighborville. I would just been so happy if they would have just continued to update this one, you know, um, and just give us updates and just continue working on this one to improve the game, the part of the franchise that's great, the good parts of the franchise that we love, you know, improve on work on that and make it even better than before. And I feel like maybe that could have maybe uh, led to different outcomes and maybe a more brighter future for the franchise as a whole, if that makes sense. Um, and namely, specific things to work on is like this, like the abilities. And I've been thinking about this, for example, the ultra guided ball. As you can see, the ultra guided ball is extremely slow, but it's guided, and obviously it doesn't work from these crazy distances. it doesn't go that far. But I mean, so this is how it works. You shoot it more preferably, yeah, just like that. More preferably when the reticule turns red. I'm not sure if that really. I'm not actually sure if that actually affects. If it, I think it's still guided, whether it's red or not. But basically, it just slowly moves toward whatever the nearest plant, and it'll just go at them that way, and it'll kind of like move around, and so they'll try to move around. They'll still follow them, and it'll still get them. But the problem with this though, is the fact that for the most part, like not every single situation, there are situations where maybe you can't get away from the ultra guided ball. Like maybe it depends, it varies, you know, depends on the character you are, depends on where you are in the situation that you're in. But there are unpredictable situations where maybe you can't get away and you're in a spot where you can't get away from the ultra guided ball. Maybe that's when sure, maybe that's when you can get hit by it. But I feel like besides those, which is a bit more rare on the rare extreme end of the spectrum, for the most part, I feel like it's quite easy just to easily kind of avoid the ultra guided ball. Just by simply moving around, you know, just simply, we don't have sprint on here, obviously. We don't move very quickly. We just kind of walk on GW2. So, I mean, I feel like the ultra guided ball is so slow that you can just easily just move around it, you know, and just kind of avoid that, or just get behind something like this and just let it hit that thing, you know. So I was just thinking maybe if we did have updates, maybe they could have like upgraded this the ultra guided ball, and made it like improved it. You know, like they could have either. I was thinking maybe they could have either made it faster, like a little bit faster than what it is, so it can catch up to you a bit more, and kind of like force you to use, I don't know, maybe your abilities to try to get away from it. That would make it a lot better, in my opinion, opposed to right now we could just simply walk around it and just walk behind something and just boom, just avoid it. Super easy, very inconvenience. But either that, or alternatively, they could have, if they're gonna keep it super slow, I mean, because it's slow is Christmas, like they could. So like I think that they were actually sort of having it to where they wanted it to be equally balanced. So it's slow, but the fact that it's like ultra, like it's guided, so it can still kind of follow you. But I mean, that's the problem. It's not. I don't think it actually ended up being as balanced as you would think, because I feel like it's still quite underwhelming for the fact that you can easily just walk around it. So it's not very, you know, that's why I feel like it needs the improvement. So maybe they could just, like, I don't know, increase the damage of it and just make it, and like slightly increase the damage, but more significantly increase the, I don't know, the blast radius or something of it. So it'll still be slow as Christmas, but the duration will be longer of it, so it can last, it can go farther, and also the blast radius wouldn't be just like that. It would just be like a big bomb or something like that. You know, more along the lines of the force of impact of the beam bomb, perhaps. Just a big blast radius, kaboom sort of thing, and maybe that would have more fairly balanced out the slowness of it, you know. Otherwise, it's a fairly ineffective ability. Otherwise, I feel like, and we're just better off just using the normal ones, the normal ultra balls, you know. and just not having this one, since this is like the weakest one of all, since the fact that it's just so slow and it almost never really gets it never really does anything, never really gets the enemy. So that was just, I was just thinking about stuff like that, maybe potential possibilities and whatnot, ways that the game could be improved. There's a lot of things that the game could really use improving on, but it really works. Of what this game is, it really works. And it, in my opinion, is one of the highest, the strongest of the franchise, in my opinion. And I just felt like instead of wasting their time on Neighborville and then just, I don't know, just burning and crashing with that, and ended up crashing the entire franchise with it. I mean, maybe they probably would have been better off just working on what we love, you know? And just potentially, eventually working on what could have potentially have been a GW3. I really feel like we deserve that. We deserve to have a true GW3, because Neighborville by no means is GW3. By no means. That would not be the successor of this great game right here. So, I mean, that's just my thoughts. Let me know your thoughts on this down below. I just wanted to have a... thanks for coming to my Mitch Talk. Basically, the Mitch version of the TED Talk. Thanks for listening. I really appreciate it. I just wanted to give my little 2 cents here. I was just thinking about these sort of things, and I just wanted to have an actual video on it. And maybe just maybe some of you guys kind of really resonate with what I've said and relates as well and agrees with the points that I've made here. But if you do agree and you would like to voice your opinion, let me know in the comments down below, whatever you have to say, as long as you keep it respectful, of course. And be sure to like the video, share it, and subscribe for more new content, because I have lots of new content that I'm trying to push to getting uploaded for you guys to enjoy. But yes, let me know your thoughts on this. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys in another video. Thanks for watching, guys. See you later.